Hi guys, this is Anna Chi with you, and in this video I'll be experimenting with slimes. I've always tried not to add plenty of ingredients in my previous slime videos, so that they turned out to be beautiful. Recently I decided to do the opposite. I was really curious to see what happens with the slime if you add something too much to it. In the first slime, I'm gonna be adding a lot of such glass beads, but first let's make the slime. It will be a transparent one, so I'm pouring this colorless glue in a bowl. Here I'm using Elmer's glue because it's super clear. Then we'll add a little water and mix it. Now we need an activator, that is a thickener. I'll show you how to make it with the borax or sodium tetraborate. Well, we need about 2.5 grams of borax. We'll dissolve this powder in 120 ml of hot water, stir until it completely dissolves, and again add about the same amount of water. For convenience, we can pour this into a bottle, and this activator should last for a long time. So we'll add this activator to the slime and mix it up a little. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I usually use other recipe for making clear slime, but today I decided to make it in another way. Due to the fact that I had been missing it for a long time, some bubbles have formed inside the slime, and it already looks not transparent but more like white slime. Well, to get rid of this, you need to put it in a cool place for a couple of days. But for our today's experiment, it doesn't matter if I get a clear slime or not. The main thing is that it stretches well. We can first put some beads on top of it. It turns out beautifully. Let's add some more. It looks not bad. Now let's put the entire slime into the bowl with the beads and see how it will turn out. The slime swallowed almost all the beads that were in the bowl. It has now become very dense, and it's not so easy to stretch it anymore. I really like the way it looks now than it was before. And of course, the colors of the bead themselves are well combined, and it all looks very beautiful together in a heap. Well, this experiment impressed me very much, and I'm pleased to continue it. Just this time, I'm gonna add a lot of air clay. I've got pink and blue air clay, but first I'll make the slime according to the recipe that I hadn't done before. We need about 200 ml of PVA glue. So let's pour it into a bowl and then add body lotion. Now we'll stir it well and add the same activator that we used in the clear slime. Well, due to the fact that there is a body lotion in it, the texture of the slime should be very soft and creamy. But the activator will need to be added more so that it gets thickened up quickly. At first I thought of leaving the slime in white itself, but most likely later on the white table it would be hard to see. So I decided to add just a few drops of pink food color into it. Well, now look how cool it turned out! Both its color and texture is simply awesome. And you feel so pleasant when you touch it. This slime is super soft and really amazing. Well, that's not all. We also have air clay that need to be added. But it won't be so interesting to add it just like that, so I decided to roll everything into small balls. it looks more interesting. Let's put the balls on the top of the slime, but such that they don't close it completely. And then we'll press them and mix it together. This is really cool, and it looks super mesmerizing. We can mix it completely until the color becomes monotonous, and then we can put a new batch of balls on top of that slide. It would be even cooler if, for example, we put rainbow-colored balls or use more than 2 colors air clay. Well, this we'll try next time. So what can I say overall about this slime? Well, firstly, it gives you a really satisfying feeling, and the more I add the air clay, the more airy it becomes. And secondly, this whole process is quite mesmerizing, and it certainly pleases the eye. Well, we can play with it all day long, but it's time for us to move to the final experiment. This time I'm gonna add a lot of such colored foam balls. If you remember, a long time ago I made such similar experiment. It was a giant slime with large foam balls and some kind of multicolored one as well. But this time it's gonna be even more colorful. So first of all, let's make the slime. It will be from stationery glue, but I don't want to leave it as purely transparent, so I'm adding a few drops of green food coloring. Now we'll mix until the color becomes uniform, and then we can add a thickener. This time it will be soda and contact lens solution. We'll add just a pinch of soda and mix them well, and then gradually pour the contact lens solution. Let's once again knead it well, and when it stops sticking, it means the slime is ready. According to its properties, it stretches really well and very pleasant to touch. By the way, the color is also quite good, although the color of the slime in our case doesn't matter much, because anyway we're gonna mix it with the colorful foam balls. First we can pour a little amount of the foam balls. Then some more. And now we're gonna dip it completely in the bowl. The balls are so light that the slime almost got the bottom of the bowl. And now, so that it swallowed its desired amount, I'm gonna constantly dip it and knead it nicely. Well, now the slime has become so tight that you can make some figure from it. For example, a ball or a cube, and then slowly stretch it. But if you knead it for a very long time, it will turn brownish. So I think that it's better to stop it here and not spoil the beauty. Well, our today's slime experiment turned out really good. We've got 3 simply awesome and mesmerizing slimes. If you liked everything just like me and you want the continuation, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and write in the comments which other ingredient we can add in lot of quantity to our slime. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye!
Blah, blah.